42450.
Well, I kept my job as a police officer mainly because of the benefits that I get from my job. I get free medical, I get free dental, I get free life insurance, and all of these things that I just named off. None of that stuff comes from bodybuilding. But another one of the most important things that I also get from keeping my job with the police department is a retirement. And I can retire in 20 years and still have a check coming in from the police department. Whereas in bodybuilding, none of the things I just named you don't get, none of the benefits you don't get from it. So that's pretty much why I kept my job. And plus it allows for a great balance in my life. You know, I'm just not one-sided. I'm not just doing one thing. I'm also keeping myself busy, taking my mind off, you know, so like bodybuilding, you know, you might get tired, you might get stressed out from it, just thinking about if you're gonna have enough money for this or enough for that. But also, you know, if something happens to me, you know, I don't have to worry about that either. Or if I get hurt, seriously injured in bodybuilding, you know, I don't get a check from disability or from workers' comp. But, you know, with my job as a police officer, if something happens, I always still have that check coming in. So it takes a lot of stress off you, and it gives you that balance. That's pretty much why I kept my job. And I always keep it.
Feel what I'm doing?
Pushing your hip, yeah.
Feel that?
What are you doing?
She's going like this.
Feel that?
Yeah.
All I'm doing is pushing my hips back like that. I'm not sticking my butt out. I'm not going like this. I'm tensing out like that as hard as I can. Yep.
There you go.
There you go.
Yeah.
There you go. If you do that,
As far as using other people to help me, I'm one that firmly believe in, hey, you never can stop learning. You can always learn. And I always listen to other people. I always keep an open mind. You can only make yourself better by doing that. People don't become smart just by just thinking to themselves that, hey, I'm smart because I'm just smart. You become smart because you listen to other people teach you what you need to know. And the only way for me to know what I need to know is by listening to other people. And I listen to other people when they tell me, hey, you need to work on your posing, you need to work on the way you stand, you need to work on your training. When I say that, like my calves, when people tell me, you know, I need to get my calves back, I listen to all of that kind of stuff, and I go out and I put 100% in everything I do, because I figure like this, I'm not in this just to be doing something. I want to be the best at whatever I do, even if I don't win all the time. As long as I know that I did my best, I put my all into it, and I gave it my all, I'm satisfied. So that's why when somebody tells me that, hey, you need to work on this, I always keep an open mind, and I go out and I work on it, and I try to become better at it. Every year I'm in bodybuilding, my goal is to do better than last year. I said last year, whatever I did, I expected to do better next year, and I expected to be better. Since I've been bodybuilding, I've gained at least 5 to 10 and sometimes 15 pounds every year. And this year is no different. I've put on another 5 to 10, 15 pounds again. And what I expect, you know, when I go into what my goal is when I go into the show is, say I did 6, I actually played 7th last year, barring that NASA flunked the test. So my goal this year is to do better than 7th. So, you know, I don't expect to win or nothing like that. My goal is to do something realistic. I always set realistic, real short-term goals, and for this year, my goal is to place better than 7th. That's my goal.
Wait. Last notch. Wait. Yep. Wait.
Run it.
Keep.
Wait, come on. Lightweight, dog. Oh, man. You got muscle on top of muscle, man. Oh. Come on, dog. Come on, dog.
Lightweight, baby.
I gotta say, I see.
Win it easy.
Lightweight, baby.
Go.
Come on, dog. Come on, Ryan. Oh, man, look at him.
Yeah.
Look at that.
Yep.
Come on, dog. Texas, baby. Come on. Bump it. Bump it. Bump it. Bump it. Come on, Ryan. Easy way, dog. Oh, man. Incredible. Come on. Awesome, dog. Look at that. Beautiful, man. Unbelievable, man. I'm impressed. Damn. That's a 1-inch vein. Woo! Yeah. baby. Yep.
Yep, there you go. There you go.
Break your neck out with all that big back. Back so big, can't turn around. Look at that. Yeah. The longer he gets, the better he's up.
Get that leg. There you go.
Get him?
This is a good warm-up exercise. Okay, come on, Ricky. Ooh. 1, 2, 3, 4. Ooh. What did you eat this morning, Ricky?
I just had coffee and grilled cheese sandwich.
This morning oatmeal, couple of chicken breasts. Actually 2 chicken breasts, oatmeal was fine. To give you an honest answer, I don't think that the judging panel changed any kind from last year to this year. The only reason why Flex Wheeler won the spring contest, why he beat me, why I lost against him, was because of the simple reason he was in several areas just sharper than I was. With one word, he was harder. But I don't think if I would have been in top shape, like for example last year at the Olympia, that he would have beaten me. But on the other side, he deserved to win because he was just sharper. And then I've heard a lot of people have been saying the symmetrical bodies are winning shows now and then placing ahead of the non-symmetrical, more massive guys. But I like to repeat once again that this year not too many so-called massive guys competed. Milos won the contest, Cormier won the contest, and Flex won the contest. But the only reason why they won is not only because they've been in top shape, but the other reason is also because they haven't been big guys there like me, Dillard, then for example also Dorian, and that's the reason. To make it short, I don't think the judging panel was changing or changed. I think that the guys in the best physical condition won the shows, and that's all right with me. So next time I'm stepping on stage, I don't think it matters if I'm 260, 270, 280, as long as I'm in top condition. That's actually the basic statement which I like to do. For example, if shorter guys like Sean or Lee Priest are not in top condition, I think the same happens to them, and you can't say then that the bigger guys won because they're bigger. So I think a case of conditioning and to be at the right time ready. I think that Darren Yates is 5 times Mr. Olympia is already a kind of plus by entering the contest, because like I said, he won already the Olympia 5 times, and when you go as a Mr. Olympia in a show, you're already 15, or I would say almost 20% ahead of the others. So it's a pretty good advantage for him. If I would be Mr. Olympia, I would probably have the same advantage. So I can't criticize him because of this. What I think in general is that he has won politically the contest already this year, but not physically. And I am also convinced if he doesn't show up in best condition ever, he won't be the winner this year, because the crowd is coming closer and closer to him, and some guys are even bigger than he is, some guys have even the same sharpness that he has, so he's not the ultimate guy who was actually kind of couple of years called. So he's beatable, he's not invincible, he's just a human being like I am and the others are. So I think if he's not ready, he can be defeated this year. And to come back to that case that the contest is in the near of here of my hometown San Diego, I don't think that this is any kind of big advantage. I would travel to Siberia or to Russia somewhere else if I would have better chances to win the contest. I think it doesn't matter so much where you're competing, because the guys are mostly the same who are competing, depends only on conditioning. So with one word, I don't think that I have a big advantage because I'm competing here. Sometimes, on some days you feel that you're really on, and some days you feel that you're not really on. So I can't make any kind of prediction how I'll be looking at the day of the show, or one day out or one day after, because the physique is not a machine, and so you can't predict 100% what will be happening. But I'm pretty confident that I will be in shape. I don't know what my exact weight will be, or how ripped or not ripped, how I will be appear on stage, but I think I'm right on target, and we'll see what will be happening at this year's Olympia in Long Beach. I'm now the 5th time in row qualified for the Olympia, but entering the 4th time, the Olympia 93, I didn't enter it. So we have this year 97, and like I was saying before, and I was also stating in several articles, most of the time I don't train with a training partner, but when I have the opportunity to train with one of the pros, like for example if it's Jean-Pierre Fuchs or Lee Priest or Ian Harrison or any one of the top athletes whom I really like to train, then I take the chance. Or in that case, I was training the last couple of weeks and months with my friend and training partner Ricky Pan, who's sitting here and eating actually the pancakes. He's really enjoying himself, but I think he deserves it, because he's ready and available for me all the time, in the morning and the evenings, on the weekends, and he's very supportive and helpful. I think when you have somebody like that, then you should take advantage of it. It's not only that he helps me out, but I help him also in the other way. So we are actually in the moment a pretty good team, and like I said, if you have one who actually fits to your schedule, then you should stay with the same person. If not, you should go by yourself and train alone.